There is power in the blood. And it runs through the streets in a powerful way at Powerhouse Temple, none other than the lead shepherd of that faith facility, none other than sister, mother, and daughter in Christ, Pastor Mary Smith, our Sojourner Truth for this time and the days ahead. We celebrate her today, and we're going to be honoring her as a Lifetime Achievement Award. You've read about her in a number of different capacities with the Hurricane Katrina and how she acted upon what a servant heart is to do, and that is to have compassion, and not just have compassion, but act upon compassion. And that means reaching out to others. And she certainly does that beyond Northeast Portland. We want to welcome her today and celebrate her truly living the legacy of Martin Luther King. Welcome, Pastor, Mother.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Definitely. Now, one of the key things she just shared with me before we came on camera was the fact that her North by Northeast Health Center is open today. And I want her to briefly just tell about it, because I think this is significant when we talk about taking a stand, making just one move, and how it impacts so many others.
Well, the North by Northeast free adult medical clinic is open today and staffed by certified specialists from all the hospitals in this area. Our medical director is Dr. Jill Ginsburg, and it was given to us by the Lord to open up this free clinic for people who could not afford medical care. And we have been blessed to afford the lab work, the medications, whatever they need in order to get back on their feet or to live a longer life. And that's what it's all about, being able to not only think of ourselves, but think on the things of others. There are people that are working and cannot afford their deductible. So the clinic is open, and we are there to help and to assist.
And I think that's admirable, because a lot of people, as this being observed as a day off for some, it's really a day on.
Yes.
And I really want to commend you and the staff over there and the volunteers that are there today to help somebody.
Yes.
And I think significant to that, like again, I shared with you earlier, we think about her in the capacity of Hurricane Katrina, but you've done everything for a number of years on back to school drives and supporting families who are indigent and need help. And she's a behind the scene person, but you know, something about being behind the scene when you think about it. A show, you've got your own cable program, you've had a long running
25 years.
25 years? Congratulations. And in that time, she's consistently given a message of hope. And so I would ask, we're going to honor you today along with Dr. Jill Ginsburg,
yes,
for their lifetime achievement. But the life isn't over. She's living the legacy, and we're happy for her to be here. But I want her to give just a few minutes to just share with others inspiration of hope as a faith leader and what Martin Luther King would say today.
Well, you have to have your mind made up, not to just be selfish and think on yourself, but also think on the things of others. And when we look around, we cannot forget the poverty that we see. We cannot forget the idea or the aspect that jobs, people are qualified for jobs and they are not receiving them, that housing is really not affordable housing, even though they use that terminology. Many times it's not affordable housing. Sometimes people cannot afford their rent. They cannot afford to get the prescriptions filled. So someone needs to be there that has enough compassion to pick up that slack, and not to just think about, I could keep that money for myself, but think about if that person is well, they'll live a longer life. Yeah. And we came here with nothing, and it's very possible we're going to leave here with nothing. Exactly. So let's try to help our sisters and our brothers, because I think that Martin Luther King, not only did he have a dream, you know, because he had a vision. And with that vision, he visualized that one day, even though he may not get to the mountaintop with us, or he's been there, but he might not be able to accomplish everything that he set out to accomplish. But those that came behind him could refocus and yet accomplish those things if they put their heart and mind to it. It only takes one person to get the wheel rolling. And a lot of time we will allow a lot of things to pass us by because we want somebody else to sign up and say, I'm with you. But once you step out in front and knowing that the Lord is with you, he'll take you over the mountaintop.
Well, I know for a fact you want to get on the ride that she's on, because she's going to the mountaintop and then she's going to go to another mountaintop and another one, because the work is far from being over. But we want to thank you, Pastor Mary, our Sojourner Truth, our Harriet Tubman, and being a model citizen, not only just for those who are less fortunate, but for all of us who have an opportunity to make a difference. Thank you for the inspiration.
Just before we leave, I want to let you know that we're also inspired to open up SJM Autistic Center for Change for those that have the autistic disability. And within that center, it will be everything that that individual needs. Because a lot of times there are a lot of parents, and they say in this city, in the state of Oregon, out of every 150 children that are born, one of those children is autistic.
That's true.
So that means that I checked into everything around here. There's nothing available for people that have autistic, those disabilities. And a lot of time we feel like that they don't count, but oh, they're some of the most smartest,
That's right.
lovable people you ever want to come in contact with. They just need someone to understand them. So in this drop-in center that I am going to open up,
That's right.
I will open this drop-in center for parents that want to go out of town, want to get their hair done, got a doctor's appointment, have nowhere to leave their loved ones. They can bring their loved ones there, feel safe, that they're in a safe environment, come back and pick them up. It's at no charge to them. If they're able to give a donation, fine, but if not, the work will be there.
That's right.
The place would be there for them to have a safe place to leave their loved ones, and that loved one would be able to be themselves. They will not be restrained.
Come on.
They will not be medicated to the fact that they're walking around catatonic.
Yes.
They will be able to be themselves. That we will have a computer center. We're going to have everything, the gym, everything. We're going to take them out in the summer and put them on a horse and let them walk the horse if they want to walk the horse. Let them ride the horse. Let them enjoy everything that a normal person,
That's right.
whatever normal is,
That's right.
enjoys. And so that's my heart, and that's what we're working for now. And I'm not going to stop until I see that door open. It took me 9 months to get that medical clinic open. When they said we couldn't do it,
All right.
they said we couldn't do it unless we charge. I said, no. The Lord said, don't charge a penny.
Mm-hmm.
And we opened it in 9 months. This one we're going to open.
Well, we know Romans 8:28, what
Yeah.
it says.
Well, we know that all things work together for the good to them that love God, to them that are called according to his purpose,
The purpose is,
to help mankind, because
Yes.
we can't live in this world by ourselves.
That's
we
right.
are our sister and our brother's keeper.
that's right. And on that note, that is probably the wonderful legacy that not only has been left, but has been carried forth. And we thank you for your forthright courage. When others say
Thank
no,
you.
God say it ain't so. And we're here to let you know that. And I applaud you and anything I can do to help, because I have my own Brandon, who is my nephew, and I know what that means, and I certainly will be there to support, and I challenge each and every one of you to keep living the dream through our children. No matter how big, how small, and whatever physical challenges they may have, they are still somebody.
I was at the Jewish synagogue on Friday night, and Rabbi Rose, I was down there, and they were celebrating Martin Luther King.
Yes.
And so when we were there, when Rabbi Rose spoke, he said, you might steal the voice, but you'll never kill the dream.
All right.
Okay?
And you won't kill
You
the
won't
vision.
kill the dream.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Pastor
so
Mary.
much.
You're always an inspiration, and we're looking forward to
Just a joy.
celebrating you today as one of our Lifetime Achievement Award recipients. God
Thank you
bless
so
you,
very
you
much.
and Dr. Jill.
Thank you so very much.